So, most people think that when you have bad days, it's like your body or your environment saying, hey, you're not gonna do anything today, you're exhausted, we're just gonna lay down today and try again tomorrow. I think that bad days are the ones that shape us the most. So, if you do decide to just lay down and not do anything, you're probably just gonna do that for the rest of your life. Showing up on bad days can be very powerful in the long run. It proves your resilience and persistence. It also indicates that you can get stuff done in tough times. That's why last year I changed my way of thinking about bad days. Back then, bad days for me was like my body saying, hey, slow down today. You don't have to really do anything. You can just take it easy and we'll try again tomorrow. But now I actually use it to show up and not back down. And it creates this snowball effect of performance and ultimately results. Because if you could do the bare minimum on bad days, imagine what you can do on your best ones. I do understand that bad days can be relative. Like some people say bad days are when you didn't sleep well or when you're not feeling well. But right now I'm actually talking about days where you just feel like shit. You woke up with a headache, your car won't start, and your boss is yelling at you because you're about to miss a deadline. At this point, all you want to do is take a shower and go back to bed. But what if you change your perspective? What if this is the perfect situation to prove yourself? That you actually can get some wins in, even on bad days. The first thing to do when you have a bad day is to accept it. Accept that you feel like shit. Accept that things aren't going well and just let it be. Allow it to be. Now, when I'm talking about acceptance, I'm not saying to sink in it. I'm saying it to see it as it is and give it the time and space to flow. Allow it to be. Because you can't have good days without having bad days anyway. Next is to have a list of the bare minimum. The bare minimum is something you should try to do at least every day. And the bare minimum is not a standard list that's applied to everyone. The bare minimum should be something that works for you. Every list can be different based on what you think the bare minimum is for you. This is my bare minimum. 5 minutes of meditating, 30 minutes of writing, 30 minutes of reading, and a 50-minute exercise. This can be good for you for a lot of reasons. Here's why. Meditating or practicing mindfulness can bring you back down to earth. You give yourself time to zoom out and see where you are in life. You get to reflect on the current you and correct all the small things you think could be better. Writing is important, especially in times like these. We consume a lot of content without really creating any. I don't think people really know how much content they consume on a daily basis. This can be really bad for you as a person because if you keep consuming, you can ultimately lose your originality as a person or that thing that makes you you. Writing down your ideas, thoughts, and feelings can be sort of a reminder to yourself that you are your own person and that you too have thoughts and feelings of your own. You don't have to post them or let the world know what you think or feel, but writing them down is a reminder to yourself that you are unique. Reading, again, consuming content. Unlike content that you see, reading allows you to use your imagination. It's only the words that you see and you paint the picture as you see fit. Creativity and imagination go hand in hand. Reading the right books can also give you the right inspiration for whatever you want to do. I personally haven't read a lot of books yet, but once I have, I would be happy to share it with you. Next is to work through it. 4 sprints. You gotta do 4 sprints. A sprint is doing focused work for 25 minutes and resting for 5. 4 sprints is a total of 2 hours. You decide how you do your sprints, honestly. You can have 30-minute sprints or even a whole hour. The important thing is that you work on something for you or something that you find meaningful. We'll dive deeper into sprints in another video. In total, that's around 3.5 hours. If you can't get those things done, you have officially won. After that, you can absolutely take that shower and go back to bed. Even on this bad day, because you force your way into getting some wins in at least. They may not be huge, they may not have changed anything that day, but small consistent wins are always better than random big ones. The important thing is your mindset. You can't be defeated and stay down for the rest of the day. I always think that if we never overcame adversity as humans, we would have never made it this far. Why should you let adversity overcome you? Shift perspectives. Instead of sulking on what's going bad, focus on what's going good for you. You're alive. You're probably not as healthy as you wish you'd be. But the thing is, everything shall pass. Even this. After doing the thing, you will realize that the sulk will be lifted. Maybe not completely, but your mind and spirit will feel a little bit lighter. You will be feeling better than what you were 4 hours ago. Finally, I think that showing up on bad days makes you a resilient person. And even if you don't do any of the above, but you still got up and did the things that you're supposed to do, and you went to bed praying, hoping for a better tomorrow, then that's that. Sometimes that's life. It's balance. You can't experience good days without having bad ones. Thank you for watching. If you like this, share it, comment on it, let me know, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.